Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 9 of SubTerra Tech, where today, we make the fluid generators and some of the fluid cores. Which ones? Well, you're going to have to jump into the episode to find out. But before you do that, did you know that there's so many of you that aren't subscribed yet? So hit that button, join the group, and share this with your friends, because we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers here. So it's up to you. So let's dive into the episode now that you've done so. All right, guys, getting into this episode. Today, I've got a few plans. I have a few ideas where we want to go with this episode. And first things I want to do is make these generator speed upgrades. I'm going to teach this to the system right here. I'm going to grab... you know what? We can grab a stack of them, even though it's 15? We can put one of those in there. It's just, all it does is speed up the resource production of these guys, which is going to save us a lot of headache. Just going down the road. I don't really have that much EMC to spread around right now. I didn't spend as much time as I wanted to between episodes building up EMC, but first I want to make some Constantin gears here. I saw one of the things we're going to need is one of these multi-press servos. I need one, two, multi-press servo, like so. There we go. Now we got the multi-press servo. Bronze, super easy to make. It's just 3 coppers and 1 silver or 1 tin with a fire charge makes bronze. So we have excess bronze here. We got this multi-press servo. I have this chute. I don't remember why I wanted that chute on me. 2-drive rubber. I'm going to be starting the process here for what we're going to do. We're going to build a mob farm first. And one of the things I want is some tinted glass here. Because, you know, tinted glass makes for a nice mob farm. Okay, we got that. One of the things I want to make is this mob slaughter factory. There we go. Got this now. Mob slaughter factory. We're gonna need two knives and 2 axes, so we need a total of 6 sticks. Okay. Because 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. That's 1. And there's the other axe and 2 swords. And we should be able to... Oh, we need a gold and redstone. 4 gold. And gold. There we go. We got the mob slaughter factory. One of the things I want to make for it is one of these add-ons, which will take 2 redstone, some glass panes. So we need 6 glass to make the glass panes. I wish you could teach the glass panes to this system and, you know, somewhat get it, but we need 2 glass panes. 2 glass panes. 2 redstone and 4 iron nuggets for this. We want to make a range upgrade in here in this dissolution chamber, so we just toss that all in there. And we'll get a range upgrade. Range upgrades pretty much increase how far everything is processed. I think we'll take the Sterling Dynamo with us to power this. And I've gotten the start of our mob factory here. What I want to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, no. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't need these last 2 rows here. And there's a reason why. I measured this out so that this is pretty even here of an area. Okay, yeah. We want to go, what, 1, 2, 3 in. Set this down. We're going to show working area, and you can see it is right in front of it. But if we put this range upgrade in here, it goes all the way over to our one side. Proof is we can take that wall out right there and see that it hasn't put any in. All right, and oh, we can actually go back 1. Really? Can we go back more than just 1? Because I want to go back, and we can use that corner right there. See that green line? I'm not sure if you can or not to determine where the edge of it is. There we go. So we can go all the way back here. And we can turn this entire area into a kill room. What we're going to do is block out the lights with this tinted glass here from Mob Grinder. And there we go. We can now hide the working area. What we'll do is down below this, we'll set the Sterling engine with energy, and that's going to get power in there. One of the ways we're going to make this run is we're actually going to leave that area. And while we do, we're going to make a couple of tanks. The reason why I like tanks personally for this, rotate once, there we go. And the reason is very simple. The mob, this right here gives us 2 things: liquid meat and pink slime. But if we put a pipe there and pump it out, we see that liquid meat will go in there, and we still have pink slime. And if we set this other one right here, it's going to get the pink slime. So as you see right there, we've already gotten 3,000 liquid meat, and there's something unique we can do with this liquid meat. Liquid meat. Okay. We can put it into buckets. And there's an auto feeder from that mod pack, which is industrial foregoing. Where is it? Here it is. Meat feeder. It takes a couple glass bottles, some of those, and some plastic. So let's get some more plastic. We will do 3 things of plastic in there. We'll toss more wood in there, because, like, why not? We constantly are going to be needing latex, so I might auto set that up so that it auto processes it. Not 100% sure. Glass bottles we have taught, because from the very first episode we had glass bottles. 1, 2, 3 of these. And our 2 pieces of plastic are done. And if we take this meat feeder here, okay, we can go fill this meat feeder up with the liquid meat here that we're getting. Okay, so we've got, like, there we go. We can take this, put this in here, and now we can run around all we want. We're constantly getting fed and everything. So it's a useful little thing. But what we're really doing is waiting for our first 1,000 millibuckets of pink slime. So I'm going to go away from here, let this run for, like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, and I will be right back. I think this should be far enough away, so be right back. All right, guys, we're back, and we got a bucket's worth of pink slime now. I will come over here to the dissolution chamber, run it with all of these guys in here. And this is going to get us the hardened blob, which, if you guys know, you know. We needed the hardened blob to get to the hardened transmutatable shard. I think we only ever need to ever make one of these hardened blobs. In here, we get a transmutation shard die. So we toss this transmutation shard die in here. It's going to process this. We get that hardened transmutation, which now we can put it into our EMC table. I also want to get out 9 of these guys, 8 more. Make a hardened shard block. You know, it's just been something I've been teaching this system. Every time I get one of them done is the hardened shard block. Now we have access to the fluid generator and nether generator. with the nether generator requiring nether and blackstone. And we need the nether core, which we need soul sand. Netherrack. Okay, so why not learn this? And this. Yeah, let's get this and the fluid. We're definitely going to be for some odd reason my system decided to mess up on me. And I have a robot there. I don't know why. All right, so let's look at soul sand here. How do we get soul sand super easy? Soul soil, soul sand. Okay, barrel, soul sand, barrel. Witch water. Okay, witch water is simple enough. We have the mycelium spores right here. And if we grab a dirt, a bucket of water, and let's see, what else do we need in here? We also need a barrel. All right, so what if we set this guy up here? Put the mycelium there, oak barrel, and we take a bucket of water, we set it in here, we'll see that it's starting to progress, and that's due to the mycelium down there. It's going to turn into witch water. So we can take sand, once that is done, to make soul soil. So we just have to wait for this to get done. We need 4 blackstone and 4 netherite. And a hardened transmutation shard. So black stone we need 4 of, and 4 netherite. Or netherrack. Not netherite. And we can get the netherite generator. We can teach this to this system. And you see this is starting to get a little bit more purple once it's made the witch water. Is witch water EMCable? No, it is not EMCable. Okay. We're going to need 9 of these to make a block. I grabbed out 10, but that's fine. We're going to need 4 netherrack. Alright, and the witch water should be done now. There we go. We get us a bucket of witch water. I'm just grabbing it just in case there was a quest for it. And now we have soul sand. Soul sand, witch water. We can now make the netherite core here. Put that in there. We can grab one of these acceleration tier 1 speed upgrades. Toss it in there. We can see this speeds up this. We get the nether shards here. We can get nether wart. Soul sand, super easy now. Magma cream, we have raw cobalt we don't really need. we can now get nether quartz super easy with this, and nether scraps. That's some of the stuff that we're going to need. Gas tiers we can get super easy, and raw uranium. So that's going to definitely be useful. So now that is done. Oh, let's get this core out. I have an idea where we can automate this setup later. It's just gonna take a little bit, so wanted to grab this gas tier I saw as one of the items we can learn. And now we can also get fluid generators, which is blocks of diamonds, blocks of iron. We're going to need a lot of this. So, 1836. We don't have that much diamonds yet, but we're getting there. Like, we're getting our wall of stuff done up. Balance that out. There we go. We need another hardened shell. And now we've got a fluid generator. Use for fluid generators. We can generate latex now. Which we need these blank fluid cores. Which we can teach this system how to make the blank fluid cores. And I think, actually, as part of this quest, we get a blank fluid core. So now, with these blank fluid cores here, what fluids can we make that is going to be useful for us? We can take 1 bucket of pink slime and make a pink slime core. That is definitely going to be useful for us. Source forge, so we can make source. Obsidian, refined obsidian. Latex, essence. That's going to be definitely good. Lava core. Make 250 lava per tick. Huh. But yeah, there's some usefulness with these blank cores. Let's see here. Let's make one of these. Fluid encapsulator. With this. There we go. Now we set this right here. Okay. And this will process. It is a bit slow. It is empty right now, and we'll see here. Makes 250, which is faster than these guys. So what we can do here is get rid of this. I'm gonna there we go. We're gonna just come say right here. Yeah, right there. We're gonna pump this out. And pick you up here. You know what? This is such a good thing. I'm gonna actually rearrange this a little bit so that the fluid generator right here. It's going to set right here. And we're going to set the pipe here, piping out into the into the basic fluid tank. From this basic fluid tank, we're going to take and pipe it out here into this machine. And now we can just put this latex one, making us latex. We'll have plenty of dry rubber. You know, a surplus of dry rubber for us, and we don't need to worry about these in the way anymore. So, what other stuff can this make? Water, we don't need. Essence, pink slime, I think that's a useful one. DT fluid, blazed blood. These are some in the future that we want to do. Molten source, life essence, that's a powerful one. Lava, refined fuel, or refined obsidian. So we have access to 4 more. Blazing blood is one of the more interesting things we can get. Because if I'm not mistaken, it does do something. Yeah, it does turn this into neat stuff. Seared lantern makes blazing bones, magma creams, super easy. I will have to look into what all it makes between episodes, guys, so hopefully it won't take me too long to figure out what all it can do. And once this gets 1 more bucket's worth of thing, we can make a pink slime one. And let me see how much time is left, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, we are running out of time for this episode, but quite clearly I still have a goal here. I want to make some simple sequential fabricators. I'm gonna need some glass. Alright, there we go. The reason why I'm wanting to make these guys is very simple. I saw that these nether generators produce 2 important resources, and thinking if we have 2 sequential fabricators running this, we should be able to set up a production from this so that it always makes this stuff for us. One netherite short? Or invar short? I don't think so. Alright, there's that. And I think I want to set these up like so. Yeah. What if we set these guys up here and one right on top of that, set these so that they are configured. This side gets in, the back is output, auto pool. Let's see here. This is, yeah, this is the one recipe we want right here. So we're going to check mark this. And once we set the netherite thing up there, it's going to be able to produce. We're going to do the same on this one. Auto pull, auto push. And we're going to say nether or quartz. And we can make quartz with a 5 pattern, so it's going to be like so. We're going to check mark this. Then that gets put into there. That gets put into there. Behind here, we can set up a power. No, here. We'll set up the power there. And can we do lava in one of those? Gems. Bucket of lava. Lava is fluid. So let's do fluid. Let's make one of these fluid machines for this. See that I can actually do this for 2 of these guys and stop using my EMC for this lava. I don't have a bucket of lava. Alright, so there we go. We got our bucket of lava. Let's go make these last things, guys. Let's see here. There we go. That's going to have to be replaced. We're going to put the lava bucket in here, like so. And that will get us the lava fluid core. We can take this guy here. Put one of these fluid generators here. Wrench. The lava core. Tier 1. Generator. Put another lava in there. We get us the second lava core. Also, I wanted to do light bucket. Really? I'm going to have to look that one up. Pink slime. And here it is, source block. So hopefully this keeps up the lava production. It looks like it's fast enough. Like, we're putting that to the work. So I mean, they're getting their lava. So yeah, I have to look at the bucket of life, see the proper way of doing this. So what if we pop a hole right there, toss down a fluid generator right there with this, a wrench. We'll put a plus upgrade into that. That's going to upgrade, or it's going to fill this full. We can grab stone now to cover this back up somewhat, so we can somewhat try to keep it looking nice. All right, so now those are going to get power, should. Oh, I don't have this wrenched into here yet. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're just going to take some of this. It's going to make these for us. So we're going to now get a drawer functional storage. We're going to get the configuration and linking cards to this. We're going to set these right here, put this in here, this in here. Configure both of those to be locked, link both of those. And now we might have to dig in here a little bit. And configure these so that they can pull. There we go. That's what it was. So now we can cover this all back up here. And in front of these guys, we can set these netherite generators here and here. We can get some of those tier 1 upgrades. There we go. We just need 2 of them. Put one in there, one in there. And we can put these stone pieces back. And now we are getting netherites, nether quartz in surplus. I'm going to set up a pink slime, the bucket of life. And I had one other, oh, the source one. So let's see here, life essence. I know how to get the life essence we need to put in there. All right, there we go. We got the pink slime. This is the other method. Life essence. Oh, it's an apprentice orb. Okay, so it wants an apprentice orb. Now we will be able to keep that blood altar over here completely full without sacrificing into it, which is very useful depending upon what we need it all for. So we'll come back here, automate this, probably during an automation episode where I'm doing a lot of automation. Just waiting for this to get done here. I want to know, watch flowing time is 4 trillion. That's easy, that's easy, that's easy. That's what costs the most. All right, so now we've got the apprentice blood orb. I went into the wrong room. And I know, guys, you're already saying, Malcore, it's already over. You're absolutely right, guys. I am going to say thank you guys for being here. You guys are awesome. I do hope you guys return next episode. So you better.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Like, follow, subscribe. Share this with your friends. And until next time. Later, Gators.